Hi guys, today I have something really exciting to show you. This is my first update for the Finish 18 in 2018 Lip Edition project. So pretty much this year I set myself a goal to finish 18 lip products in the entire year. So I'm gonna make it a rolling style and I pretty much just put in a few lip products at a time. So I just work on some, and as I'm finishing some products and also maybe as I'm decluttering some products, I would just continue to roll more in, and I would keep doing this until I hit 18 products finished in the year. Some of you guys asked last time, I realized I didn't clarify it very well. So because well, at the intro I did 15 lip products, it doesn't mean that I have to work on all 15 at the same time. It's pretty much impossible. I can't just use one lip products for 2 days and move on to the next and expect to make progress on everything. So I'm actually gonna just work on a few at the same time, and maybe I wouldn't touch some other ones in certain months, and it's just gonna get rotated in the long run pretty much. So I do have a few products that I made pretty good progress on, and then a few that I basically didn't touch. So let's just get started. It's getting dark, so I might have to hurry a little bit. First of all, I finished one lip product. I'm really happy about that. This is a sample size liquid lipstick from Crème. The color I have is Lola. It's pretty much all scrubbed off. It's a very pretty blush toned brown color. It's perfect nude. It's not so brown that it looks dead, but also it's not so pink that it looks pink. It's like the perfect mixture. I love the color. When I started the project, I honestly think I'm probably already half done with it. I wasn't able to mark it because it was just, liquid lipstick. You can't really mark it. But I had to take the stopper out pretty fast, and this is all gone right now. You can see that it is all cleared out. I'm happy with that. I love the color, but I pretty much hated the formula. It's really drying. Whenever I use it, the next day my lips would just peel off in chunks, and it's just, I'm not crazy about that. I had one more color in my collection that's in the color L. That one is slightly more yellow compared to this one, but because I hated the formula so much, I decided to declutter the other one. So that's the only thing I was able to finish. Now let me show you the products I was able to make some progress on. First of all, I have a lip gloss. This one is from NYX. It's a butter gloss in the color Crème Brulee. When I started the project, it was brand new. There was no usage whatsoever, and this is where I am now. I'm happy about that because I don't think I was really trying to focus on it very much. This is what I have on my lips right now on top of a lipstick. We'll get to the lipstick in a second. This one, I feel it's a really nudie, easy to use color. It's a no-brainer. I don't need to think about it. If I'm using any lipstick that's a little bit too dark or too vibrant, I would just use the lip gloss on top and will almost kind of mute it a little bit. So it's just a very easy to use formula. It's moisturizing, it's not sticky. I like it all around. The only complaint I have is that whenever did you see that? It almost has a little extra product that drips. Every time you pull it out, there's always so much product on this wand, so I feel it's being wasted a little bit. I either have to put it all on my lips and blot it off a little bit, or I have to wipe off the excess somewhere. Otherwise, it would just get too messy. And also the wand itself is getting a little weird. The dofa applicator has all the fuzz on it, but mine, I'm not sure if you can tell, on the tip it's getting really sharp because all the fuzz on that applicator is rubbed off. Now it's just like the plastic thing in the middle. It's like the weirdest thing. It's never happened to me before. Regardless, I like the formula, I like the color, I enjoy using it, and this is how much progress I was able to make. The lipstick that I comboed with it, and also the one that I have on my lips right now, is from Bobbi Brown. This is their lip color, and the color is called Baby Pink. It's a really easy nudie color. It's barely there kind of nude, It's exactly what it looks on my lips. It's very moisturizing, easy to use formula. It almost has a little bit of a tackiness, which makes it last on your lips slightly better, but you can still see my lips a little bit. It's almost a little bit patchy still. So I'm not too overly excited about the formula, but I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good. Let's just put it that way. And I use it quite often because it's, again, no-brainer. It could just go with any eye look. If I don't want my lips to be the attention focus on my face, I would just go for it. So this is the progress I was able to make. That's the beginning to where I am now. I'm happy with that progress because, again, I wasn't really trying to focus on it. I think that was kind of like a unintentional usage, so I'm happy with that. Another one that's like a total gem to me, I was so happy to discover this one again in my collection. The color is Sassy Mauve. Oh, this is from Revlon, and it's in the cream formula. I love this formula. It's very long lasting, opaque, but it's not drying. It's very moisturizing, and it makes me want to buy more from this formula. Like, it's such a neglected line in the drugstores, but it is so good, honestly. And it's a shame that I haven't really used it much in my collection all those years. But I'm glad I rediscovered it and I used it quite a bit this time around. So you can see that that's where I started and this is where I am now. I think that's pretty good usage. This one is a little bit more opaque, so you don't have to reapply too often, but if you take a drink or if you have lunch, you definitely have to reapply. It would rub off, but not too bad. And I like to put it on my lips and blot it a little bit so that it looks more like a matte finish. Also, the color, it's very unique. It's kind of like a pinky mauve, but it has that purple tone in it, which is just so gorgeous. I love it. This one I'm very proud of because I totally didn't expect myself to use it much at all. It's from Bite. It's one of those like dual-ended thing, and the color I have is Sour Cherry. The color is very vibrant, very vibrant. Look at that. It's almost like a bright hot fuchsia red on my lips. I would say it's a little bit hard to use for me. It definitely doesn't pair with every eye look that I have, but I used it so much. I'm so happy with it. You can see that's my progress from the beginning to now. I almost used half of it. So I'm really happy and proud of that in a way because I totally didn't expect myself to use so much of it, and I know I put in an effort to try to use it more. So I don't think I can finish it by the next update, but I really hope I can finish it soon. Next, I have Macworld. This one is the only sample size. I got it from the Nutcracker collection 2 Christmases ago. It's crazy how time flies. This one is a matte formula, and I have to say this matte formula is more on the uncomfortable side. It's quite drying. If I use this for the whole day, I feel my lips will get a little bit chapped, and it's just it's not a good feeling by the end of the day. But at the same time, you really don't need to reapply. It almost works like a liquid lipstick. It stays on your lips really well. Regardless, when I use it, I don't reapply a whole bunch because I don't want my lips to be overly dry, so the progress goes really slow. The color is gorgeous though. It's a really deep brown color. Whenever I use this in my videos, you guys always compliment me. This is the progress. I debated if I should mark it or not, but knowing that this is so hard to use, I really wanted you guys to see how much I used. It's barely there. Can you see those 2 lines? Like, I barely used it. But again, this one is so hard to use, so I think it's worth marking. And then I have 2 lip balms. Those 2 are both Maybelline Baby Lips. The first one is in the color Quenched. It has SPF 20 and it's really just a clear lip balm. There's no color whatsoever. And because of that, I was able to use it all the time. And I really like it. It's just good formula. I really like baby lips. And I used it so much. You can see the progress right here. From the beginning to now, I used about half of it. I think I probably could even finish it by the next update, but we'll see about that. I really just enjoy this product, no complaints at all. And the next one is in the reddish color, and the color is called Winter Flush. This one is a little bit tricky because I have used some colored baby lips before. This one is definitely much more opaque than the other ones I have used, and also the formula is kind of different. It's not so moisturizing and it's more on the waxy side. You can still use it as a lip balm, but don't expect it to heal your lips by any means. It would just maintain it to be not so dry. And the color being more vibrant than all the other ones, I actually have to be careful when I apply this. Even at night when I use it, if I just go like all around without really looking in the mirror, I will get some like product outside of my lips, you know, on the corners and whatnot. The next morning they will still be there, so it just looks like I have swollen lips. The first time I used this, I just used it as a lip balm at home. I didn't even look into the mirror, and my husband looked at me like, "Are you okay? Your lips look horrible." He never notices anything that I do with my makeup, but that just tells you like it's not a flattering product on me. Anyways, I used it a little bit. It's gonna be tough for me to use. I realize, oh, the line is hard to see. Now it looks better. So that's where I started. This is where I am now. I have to be careful when I use this product. It's not so opaque to be a lipstick, but also it's not so moisturizing to be a lip balm. It's just really tricky to use. I actually lost one product. It is the lippie stix from ColourPop, and the color I had was Parker. It's a matte finish. I love that color. It was so good, and I remember bringing it with us when we went to the museum with my daughter, and with all the jackets, gloves, and everything like just getting thrown around, I was like, oh, I have to keep it in a safe place so that I can reapply today but also not lose it. And I kept it in this safe place, and I wasn't able to find it yet. I hope maybe one day I will find it because I do really enjoy that color, but I have no idea where it is now. It's not in my jacket pockets, it's not in my purse, it's not in the stroller, it's not in the diaper bag. I cannot think where else it could be. So hopefully one day I can find it, because I also made pretty good progress on that guy. I used it a ton, I loved it. I really hope I can find it. And the rest of the products, honestly, I either didn't touch them, or maybe I have used it once or twice and there just isn't enough progress to mark. So I'm just gonna quickly run through them so you know what's still in my project. First one here is from Lancome. It's the Color Design lipstick in the color Vintage Rose, and it says it's a sheen formula. This one is pretty. It's a nudie rosy pink color, but it has a little bit of a like blue sheen to it, almost like a duochrome. It's very interesting. I tend to use it here and there, but I just didn't touch it this time around at all. And hopefully I can put some good use in it next month. I have two more Revlon lipsticks. The first one here is in a shine formula. The color is Pink Cloud. I tried this on my lips a couple times, but I didn't make enough progress to mark. This one is a really cool tone pink, but it is really sheer, so it doesn't really show up on my lips so much. So I think it's still okay color-wise for me. So this is where I am now. It's still pretty much a new bullet, so I think it's gonna take me a while to use, but again, it's not opaque and I can probably reapply a lot once I start using it. So hopefully that wouldn't be too hard for me. The other one is a cream formula again, and the color is Coral Berry. It's a coral. It's not orange or peach. It's really just a coral color. I think in the summer it will be nice, so I probably wouldn't touch it in the next month or two. I probably would just wait around until the weather picks up a little bit. And this is where I am now. Also pretty much a new bullet, so it's gonna take me a little while. I got a soft matte lip cream from NYX. This one is in the color Antwerp. I think this one will be really hard for me to mark because of the packaging itself, but I have rarely used it before. I tried it on once in the past month and it's just a really vibrant color. I think it's good for summer. I, again, probably wouldn't touch it for a long time until the weather picks up a little bit. I have another butter gloss from NYX. This one is in the color Eclar. It's much more of a purple tone. I think on the lips you can definitely tell it's a little bit purple-ish. I haven't used it much because I was using the other butter gloss a lot more. This one, I think color-wise, it just makes it a little bit more springy and summery. So again, I probably would save it for the warmer weather later on. Then I have Wild Watermelon from Revlon. This is the, what are those called? Butter lipstick. Yeah? Why it sounds not familiar. Anyways, you know what they're called. So this one, I have had it for a little while. This is my last one of this entire collection, so I figured I should just use it. I tried it on my lips a couple of times, but I feel, again, this is more fitting for the spring and summer, so I probably wouldn't touch it for a little while. You can see that I have about half of it left, I think. So, I mean, I don't have all that much to go, but it's a sheer red, so it probably wouldn't be too hard, hopefully, for me to finish it eventually. I have high hopes. At the end, I'm just gonna add one more product into this project. This is Pepper from Bite, and I feel the color is fitting for the season, and Bite lipsticks, they go bad faster than other things. So I want to try to use it a little bit, you know, when the weather is still cold, and hopefully I can make some progress on it, because I probably wouldn't want to wear it in the summer. It's so deep and dark. So this is where I am now. You can see that it's pretty much a new bullet. I don't think I have used it much. and I barely wore off the shape of the tip, so I still have long ways to go. This one is not the most opaque out there, so hopefully I can reapply throughout the day and make some progress on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think I did pretty good in the first month. I made decent progress on like 6 or 7 of the products. That's pretty good considering I wasn't wearing makeup every day, so I'm really proud of that. And if I continue with this rate, I think I can do great in the year overall. And I haven't felt the urge of, you know, decluttering any of the products in here yet, but I'm not saying that it wouldn't happen. If I really just get tired of a product and I realize it's just not working out for me, I might not continue with it, but we'll see about it. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe so you can see my future updates. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.